Hey everybody, it's Just My Opinion Bob, and it's August 4th, 2026. I got my glasses on today for a reason. I am the future. So, I got a guitar. I got a new guitar. It just came yesterday, and I thought it was all done, but I got another guitar. Before I go any farther, I'm going to talk about silking on the top. If you want to know more about that, go to my Facebook group page. There's a good explanation there. It'll tell you all the whys and what for and how it works and what it does, okay? I will leave a link in the description for that. I will also leave a link for this guitar. I bought the last one from this particular seller, but I noticed another seller also has something that looks identical and the write-up is the same. Let's get this out of the way first. If you looked at that link I sent, just like the one I'm going to put in this description, it shows this is an all-solid guitar. It shows it's a solid top, solid back and sides with the rosewood. It is not. I am 100% confident this is a laminated back and laminated sides. So just know that up front. So why am I bothering with this? It's $300 all in, shipped to you. It was recommended to me by another friend, another viewer, a guy on my Facebook group page, Justin Case is his name. And Justin Case knows what I like and what I want and what I play, and he said, this might interest you. So he sent me the link for this guitar. He said, I got one. He said, they were so good, I got another one. And there's one left if you're interested. So I jumped on it and got it. Had to take a shot. It said all solid wood for $300. I had to take a shot, and it's not. But it's an enigma because it is probably one of the best and maybe one of my favorite copies I've ever gotten. I'm so impressed with this guitar, and it sounds every bit as good as that all solid one I just got from China, from that factory. It's the equal, if not a little better. To show you, just in case, he has a Recording King, the RD-328, and he says this blows his 328 away. He also has the Firefly, the GD-45, all solid wood, and he says this guitar blows that away. Same thing with the Recording King. That's all solid wood. It's a copy of a D-28. So, you know, this guy and me, we're on the same track, so I went ahead and ordered it. But just know that what's for me might not be for you. There's a lot of my friends on this channel. There's also a lot of naysayers. A lot of people don't like to see this. A lot of people don't want to see that on the headstock. I can understand your point. You don't want to see it, you don't want to see it, but it's there. So, and it has all the markings inside as well. This has the open gear tuners in the back. That was something else that was incorrect in the description. The description shows it has sealed tuners. This is what I mean, and I've done videos on this before. You can't always go by the specs. You got to roll the dice, or know somebody else that got one and took some pictures and showed you. And that's what I did. Justin took some pictures and he showed me. This also has the satin neck, which, as you know, is my go-to, along with the veloute up here. This appears to be ebony, an ebony fretboard. It appears to be an ebony bridge. You may end up getting it and say it's something else, or some other kind of wood, and you may be right, but it appears to be ebony to me. It looks the part. The build inside is extremely clean. I didn't post pictures on the Facebook page, but I will if you want to see that. Let me just give you some specs, okay? So again, they're all gone from the seller I got it from, but the link will show you another seller for as long as they are. And heads up, before I go any farther, I just ordered another one this morning because this thing knocked my socks off. So I want to keep one of these for myself. I'm going to review this one and let it go out the door because that's the rules here. So, and you all know how that works. So with that said, let me tell you the nut. The nut is a 1.71 inch. It's almost inch and 3/4, but not quite. 1.71 inch. The string spacing from low E to high E is 1.48 of an inch, which is almost 1.5 inches, which is very good for a lot of people. A lot of people prefer that kind of spacing. The spacing at the saddle for the string, same thing, low E to high E, is 2.14 inches. The top measures 110 thousandths of an inch, all right, 0.110 inch, which transfers to, it's equal to 2.8 millimeters, roughly, pretty close. The scale length is 25.25 inches, not 25.5, it's 25.25. And that's about all the specs I've got, except this also has the right color pick guard for a copy. What's the other thing? The other thing is this. The other thing is this top. This top is one of the highest quality tops I have come across yet. You may have a difference of opinion, but silking is very important to me in a top, and it's very important in building guitars too, also with a top. This has silking. It appears to be 99 to 98% all the way through. I see maybe maybe a half of a grain line somewhere. This thing is silk the whole way through. And as I said, go to my Facebook group page. You'll get an explanation of that if you don't know. If you're a luthier, you already know what that means. This guitar sounds incredible. It sounds every bit as good as my all solids. So why is that? I think it's obvious to me now. I'm not saying in every case, but the money seems to be in the top. If you've got that top, you have got 90% of the sound. The rest of the guitar, yeah, it's nice to have it all solid and maybe the extra sustain. I don't know. All I know is this thing is a cannon. It's very loud. It's an excellent bluegrass guitar, and it's $3. So take it from there. Let me give you a little demo of the sound. Again, you know I hate doing this, but I'm going to do it anyways, a little demo on the sound. You never really get the full bang, but I wanted to give you these details on this thing because I'm just so excited about it. Sounds nice. And what's it want to make you do? It makes you want to play and sing a song. That's what it wants to do. Oh, to live on Sugar Mountain with the barkers and the colored bloom. You can be 20 on Sugar Mountain, although you're leaving there real soon. You're leaving there real soon. Yeah, this has it. It's every bit as good as that all solid wood I had. It's every bit as good as all my other all solids, maybe even a little better, but none of them have the kind of silking that's in this top. And I think it's this top that's outweighing it to make it sound that much better. I think Dale and Barton and others and Seth and everybody will tell me different, but this is what I believe. It's got that big low. So yes, it is laminated, but it's laminated rosewood. They did a real nice job. The build quality is superior. The nut, the saddle, everything is cut fine. The action is very good. And, you know, it has a three-piece neck, by the way. You have a joint at the heel. You have the usual scarf joint up by the headstock. It looks like it has a piece of inlay on this headstock, too. You'll notice the back of it, I don't know if you can see it out here. course, everything looks better with rose-colored glasses, but it's a home run. This is one of the, I know a lot of people aren't crazy about copies, but this is one of the finest copies I've seen. Got that stupid label inside, but can't get around that. But the build is very, very clean. I'm very, very, very impressed. So I've got another one ordered. I just ordered it this morning. It should be here in 5 days. These come out of California. As a matter of fact, I already got a notice a little while ago. It's already shipped. So tuners are real smooth. They're probably, I don't know what brand they are. They're probably just generic tuners, but I love open gear tuners, and I think they look so nice on these guitars. But the satin neck, that's what I like. I like that feel. This is I guess I'd call this a shallow to a medium C neck. People that know more about the necks tell you differently, or tell you more, I guess, but that's what I get from it. So I just wanted to show you this and tell you how impressed I am with it. It knocked my socks off. It really did. I am very, very, very thrilled with this. I don't have one negative thing to say about it. Where some guitars, you'll notice I say, well, I would prefer this, or I prefer. This really does it. I can't wait for my son to hear this, and some other people. Love it. Just love it. So until the next time, and I'll just probably report that I got another one, but I think finally I am done. I'm still up here. I'm not stuck in Lodi, but I'm up here in central New York, and we'll be heading back home in a little while, but just wanted to show you this before I left. And have a good day, and I'll talk with everyone later. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, and I'll put the links in there, and we'll be all set, all right? Have yourselves a good day.